It has been a good day for this stuff. It's gold. But I don't think it has been a good day for the US, or it hasn't been a good time for the US. I think if you're a foreign country right now, you wonder, what is the US? What is it? It seems to have a government, but it really doesn't behave like it has any brains. I think it's more like a rogue state at the moment, with some kind of completely bogus, fraudulent policy. So around the world, you can categorize people in people that don't understand what's going on with the financial system, and they don't care. And they might be politicians. They might even be leaders of the country. And they'll do nothing. They'll be very surprised in a few weeks. And then there are people that do understand what's happening, but they're in on it. They're trying to do what the financial system is trying to do. It's basically keep itself alive at all costs. And then there's a third group of people that do understand what's going on, but can't do anything about it because they're outside government, they're outside the banking industry. But for a foreign country, you have to think that the US is run by people that know what's going on. The banks are doing these things, but it's not the people in Congress that know what's going on. Otherwise, it wouldn't happen. They're just being cajoled and lied to, and they're very frustrated and angry, and they rally against these bailouts, and it's all theater. It has no function at all, and it has no meaning to a foreign country. If somebody stands against, in front of you and hits you in the face, and then says, "I don't know what I'm doing. Did I do that?" And then he hits you again, and he says, "Oh, that's horrible. I didn't mean to do that." And he hits you again. There's a moment that you hit back, because he is hitting you, and that's what the US is doing to foreign countries. US is bankrupting foreign countries. It's robbing them of their assets, and I think China is the one that's hitting back at the moment. And China is not alone, of course. You've heard the rhetoric of Russia and of Brazil and of these other countries. They're all hitting back, and the US people, the general public, doesn't know that. It doesn't know that it's really living in a country that has been hijacked, that has been put on a course that is destructive, that will not work. And in a few months or weeks, I don't know when it will happen, the country will find itself in a situation where it cannot supply itself from foreign countries. It cannot buy food overseas, it cannot buy oil overseas, because it has nothing to buy it with. The only thing that people overseas will accept, of course, is foreign currency. But how can you buy that if you don't have anything? And how do you ship your stuff to sell overseas if you cannot ship it because you cannot buy any oil? That's the kind of problem that, just if I run this scenario, come up in my mind. It is the total breakdown of the US and its military overseas. And I guess the only choice you have then as a US, if you want to come out on top, is to start fighting. And then if you believe that, then the current Chinese moves are an overture to war. And I think that's the case.